Hare Krishna, welcome to Morning Amrut Vani program. His Grace Kaustubha Krishna Prabhuji will be giving his transcendental words of wisdom. Bhakti Sneha Varkul Mataji will be reading the Namamrita. Welcome to everyone once again. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji Dandavat Pranam. Surrender begins with giving up bad habits and chanting the Hare Krishna mantra on beats. Reporter, do you think your movement is the only way to know God? Srila Prabhupada, yes. Reporter, how are you assured of that? Srila Prabhupada, from the authorities and from God. Krishna, Krishna says, Sarva dharmam parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshashyami ma sucha. Abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender unto me. I shall deliver you from all sinful reactions. Do not fear. Bhagavad Gita 18.66. Reporter. Does surrender mean that someone would have to give up his family? Srila Prabhupada. No. Reporter. But suppose I were to become an initiate. Wouldn't I have to come and live in the temple? Srila Prabhupada. Not necessarily. Reporter. I can stay at home. Srila Prabhupada. Oh yes. Reporter. What about work? Would I have to give up my job? Srila Prabhupada. No, you'd simply have to give up your bad habits and chant the Hare Krishna mantra on the beats. That's all. The science of self-realization. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Shri Shri Radharas Bihari ki jai, Lalita Sage Vishaka ki jai, Shri Shri Sitaram Lakshman Bhakta Hanuman ki jai, Shri Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Maya ki jai, Shri Shri Gaur Nitai ki jai, Morning Japa program ki jai, Amrut Vani ki jai, Samasta Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Today's Amrut Vani has been very interesting. We find that most of the people are of the opinion that if their children are given the knowledge about chanting of the holy name, then they have to become brahmacharis and come and live in the temple. But in the interview with a reporter, Srila Prabhupada, he very clearly clarifies that that's not so. He has given the examples that simply by chanting the name of the Lord or glorifying the name and the Lord, we can achieve the mercy of the Lord and ultimately go back home, back to Godhead. There have been examples in the past, like Dhruv Maharaj, like Prahlad Maharaj, like Valmiki Rishi, Narad Muni himself, and none other than Hanuman himself. They are just chanting the name of the Lord and they have become eternal. So reporter asked once that, how are you sure about that we will achieve the Lord, mercy of the Lord? So he says that in so many shastras, scriptures, it has been mentioned, Harer Nam, Harer Nam, Harer Nam, Eva Kevalam, Kalo Nasteva, 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 Gati Anyatha. 3 times it has been repeated that only keep on chanting the name of the Lord, and none other than. So this gives us the assurance also. But then again in Bhagavad Gita also, Krishna himself has said, Sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam virja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshasami ma shucha. So what can be better than the guarantee given by the Lord himself that you surrender to me and leave all other religions. So reporter was a little curious to know more about that. And then he is asking whether, like in the previous years, the people have to leave their work, go home, go to jungles or in secluded places to keep on chanting. So Srila Prabhupada clarifies, no, only they have to leave their bad habits. And what are those bad habits? Meat eating, gambling, intoxication, and illicit sex. One has to leave all these habits, bad habits, and only keep on chanting the name of the Lord. He can keep on working and not leave the work also. Even during the work, he can keep on chanting the name of the Lord on his tongue. Because it said that when you are chanting, the Lord himself comes and dances on your tongue so that your heart is getting purified and purified and purified. So it is very clear from what Prabhupada has said that all the parents who are afraid of sending their children to the temples or for chanting, they should know very clearly that, like in Gurukul, or we have the Bhakti Vedanta schools created by ISKCON, where the same material knowledge, whatever is there, is being given in other universities. Same knowledge is being given on various subjects like history, geography, literature, philosophy, all that. But along with that, they are also given the spiritual knowledge about the glories and the importance of God and how we are the part and parcel of the God. So we should always keep on chanting. Because bhakti is the only way which can save us from the greatest danger and also lead us to Golok. We can find that Prabhupada, when he went to America, he could turn so many of the hippies who were having the most, they were druggists, they were having illicit sex, intoxication, everything. They did all bad habits. But just by giving them prasadam and giving them the name of the Lord, chanting, they were converted from hippies to happies. So similarly, for other we people who are the sane people, who are not having any bad habits, we should keep on chanting and get more and more advantage. But simultaneously, the chanting has to be done on the beats and without committing any offense. We have been reading 10 offenses. We should always avoid those offenses and keep our mind on the Lord, on the lotus feet of the Lord, and then request Radharani that please put us in the service of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj ki jai. His Grace Rupulas Prabhuji ki jai. Samasta Bhakta Vrinda ki jai.